Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Monday, October 14th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Here we go. We're kicking off a brand new week here on Fade to Black, and you can help support everything that we do around here and get yourself a Fade to Black T-shirt. There's two ways to get them. There's two shirts. The links are below. Get a Game Changer membership or just get a T-shirt. All right, we have two shirts, two ways to get them. The links are below. Everything is autographed and everything includes shipping. The links are below. All right, kicking off a brand new week tonight on Fade to Black. Lyle Blackburn is with us. We're going to be talking about mysterious creatures. That is tonight. Tomorrow night, wow, Earl Grey is with us. Calling the show The Gray UFO Files. Wednesday night, Lisa Smart is here. We're going to be talking about the Final Words Project. This is extremely compelling. You're not going to want to miss that any show this week because Thursday, Michael Schratt is here. We're going to be talking about the big subject right now, UFO crash retrievals. He's bringing us his favorite cases. That is going down Thursday night. All right, next month I go to Peru and Bolivia with Brian Forrester. That is November 15th through the 27th. Right after that, February 7th through the 10th, 2025, I'm hosting the Conscious Life Expo right here in Los Angeles, California at the LAX Hilton. The links for that are below. And then right after that is the Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025 in Sedona, Arizona. Again, the links for that are below. Let's get straight to it. Yeah, I did a little birthday celebration over the weekend. I did it Saturday night at my house, had a bunch of friends over, and my daughter, Nicole, and we raced RC trucks in my backyard all afternoon. We cooked out. We had lunch. We had dinner. And it was just absolutely amazing. So birthday weekend is over. It's now time to get back to work. On this day in history, 1947, right here in my neighborhood too, U.S. Army test pilot Chuck Yeager became the first human to fly faster than the speed of sound. 1947, that was such a big year. Yeager's sound barrier breaking feat occurred over Rogers Dry Lake Bed right down the street from my house on this day in 1947. I drive through there all the time. I take my pictures and get hassled by the camo dudes. Here's your fader fact. Back in the day, Victorians ate arsenic to get a paler complexion. It worked. Yeah, and that is your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Huge news over this last week. A NASA filmmaker has claimed that telescopes on Earth have discovered evidence of intelligent alien life, and the announcement may come within the next month. Simon Holland, who has worked on projects with the BBC, Nat Geo, and NASA, said last week that two groups of astronomers are vying to publish the first confirmed evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations. Holland said, and I quote, "We have found a non-human extraterrestrial intelligence in our galaxy, and people don't know about it." Holland says that a contact within Mark Zuckerberg's Breakthrough Listen, a privately funded scientific research program aimed at finding evidence of civilizations beyond Earth, shared the information with him. Now, he's saying it could happen within the next 2 weeks. Is this the news we've been waiting for, or part of it? We shall see. Pins and needles. A mission to study one of the solar system's most promising environments that may be suitable for life has lifted off. NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft, designed to explore its namesake, that's right, Jupiter's moon Europa, launched aboard a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket earlier today at 12:06 p.m. ET from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Now, remember the message at the end of 2010. Quote, all these worlds are yours except Europa. Attempt no landing there. End quote. All right. Well, we're on our way. I'll keep you posted. 2 giant pandas are on their way from China to Washington's National Zoo, kicking off the return of the bears to the American capital. Bayo Lee and King Bayo, both 3 years old, left the giant panda research base in China near the bear's native habitat in the mountains of southwest China earlier today. They boarded a specially chartered FedEx Boeing 777 cargo jet dubbed the Panda Express and took off for Washington and will arrive in a few hours. Wow, that's a big deal. Check this out. Black Mirror, one of my favorite TV series. This is Black Mirror, but for real. And I've been warning all of you for a long time because robot vacuums in multiple U.S. cities were hacked in the space of a few days, with the attacker physically controlling them and yelling obscenities through their onboard speakers. The affected robots were all Chinese-made Ecovacs D-Bot X2s. Through the Ecovacs app, hackers were accessing its live camera feed and remote control features. Ecovacs said it would issue a security upgrade for owners of its X2 series in November. Oh, man. You should read the stories. You should see the videos. That's right. And they had the video feed. That's creepy. All right. A team of engineers at AI Inference technology company Bit Energy AI reports a method to reduce the energy needs of AI applications by 95%. The group has published a paper describing their new technique on the archive preprint server. The researchers call their new method linear complexity multiplication. It works by approximating FPMs using integer addition. They claim that testing thus far has shown that the new approach reduces electricity demand by 95%. This is really big news. But there is a drawback. And that drawback is that it has requirements for different hardware than that is currently in use. But the research team also notes that the new type of hardware has already been designed, built, and tested. Remember, NVIDIA dominates the AI hardware market and has already sold a buttload, and that is a measurement, a buttload of it. So I'll keep you posted. What do you do? All those NVIDIA chips, which are horribly expensive per chip, by the way, would have to be replaced? I'll keep you posted. All right. After more than 9 months in an unusual, highly elliptical orbit, the U.S. military's X-37B space plane will soon begin dipping its wings into Earth's atmosphere to lower its altitude before eventually coming back to Earth for a runway landing. The Space Force just made this announcement last Thursday. The aero-braking maneuvers will use a series of passes through the uppermost fringes of the atmosphere to gradually reduce its speed with aerodynamic drag while expending minimal fuel. In orbital mechanics, this reduction in velocity will bring the apogee, or the high point of the X-37B's orbit, closer to Earth. And it's really strange to get this kind of announcement because we know nothing about the X-37B. We just know when it's been launched and when it returns. But now we've got a little mission update. Pretty strange. All right. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Yesterday, SpaceX successfully flew the first stage booster of its Starship mega rocket back to the launch pad after a test flight. That's right. Back to the launch pad. You've got to see the video where a pair of huge mechanical chopsticks reached out from the launch tower and grabbed it. It was nuts to watch. Afterwards, the upper stage of Starship splashed down as planned in the Indian Ocean. Also, pretty incredible video to watch. A modified version of Starship will act as a lander vehicle for crewed flights to the moon under the Artemis program later this decade. This entire test flight was extremely complex, and it was completely flawless from beginning to end. If you haven't seen the video, I watched it live, but if you haven't, and I've watched the replays, by the way, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. To see this second stage booster come down and hit the launch pad and get grabbed, it's insane. That's where we are, man. The future has arrived. It's amazing to watch. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for Monday, October 14th, 2024. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. Tonight on Fade to Black, kicking off a new week here, Lyle Blackburn joins us. He's a TV host. He's all over the place. He's amazing. But tonight we're going to talk about his research into mysterious creatures. All of that and much, much more tonight with Lyle. Until then, all I've got is go Backley Tappy.